What is up, Radar fam? Welcome to our first ever YouTube live stream. Hope you enjoy. So, what should we play? I'm just gonna play a bunch of exhibition matches. We can start off with favorite team, Boston. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna do ACC. I went to this game from versus. I guess we're not going to start with that. Here's a big 10. I'm not seeing 10. SEC maybe? We can't. Texas Tech.
We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get us going here. Well, Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the Oregon Ducks offense comes on the field first today. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
Well, good job for the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Here we go, first third down of the game.
For every point they
To throw,
score,
it's Moore.
we will be pushing.
Caught over the middle, it's Benson. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks, first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking deep down the right side.
Can you guys hear me? Hello?
He dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Let's see if he can make a play on this return. Our returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Hurricanes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. We know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
Breaks into the clear. At the 30, past the 20, inside the 10, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. In here, he
touchdown, Fletcher Jr.
From there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
On first down, it's play action. With the catch, it's low.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. You finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up
to
so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's back. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. trying to create here on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. And they did it right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Moore. Fires it on the move. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. He knocks it through with confidence. We're all tied up now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback. It comes up with a big sack for the D.
He breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Running back has it on a screen now. Gets into space at the 50. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And after a promising start, we hope that both teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He's running out of time here. What a catch! They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
On the move now. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
There's a run call on 3rd and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance?
Touchdown, Canes. A great catch and run for 6. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. And it gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking deep down the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks free in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Quick spin on the run. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down and more. He's still running. He'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Hurricanes are in the red zone now. Looking to throw. It's Beck. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown or no? Hey.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Benson. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Moore. The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Point after makes it a 15-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 45 sets a kickoff.
Bringing it out, it's Whittington. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But
he'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Stop right there at the line. No gain. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. And the Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Just able to get it away. He'll field it close to midfield. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Boom!
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
See if they can convert the point after. Dropping back. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he makes the catch, the ultra-rare fake PAT for 2 points.
Go!
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up.
Boom, bro, you're a monkey!
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Powers through. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. 3rd down after that running play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays,
It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Force out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal. Dropping back. It's Beck. Defense is coming after him. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And the player is down, injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd and goal for the offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it, the way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
And the defense wraps him up. And the Canes will look to convert here on 4th down. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
This is called confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
but they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. There's the snap. They flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he's brought down there. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be a return. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Grab down the middle. It's Benson. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Ball handed off. The Ducks are on the move here.
Good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
A quick juke. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt.
I got away from that number 5 guy.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Tight end goes in motion. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers to this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, it's third and forever. The defense sits back in what I would almost call like a prevent defense, trying to avoid the big play, and it nearly cost him. This running back picks up a lot.
It's intercepted across his body. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. Dropping back, it's Moore. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Benson. No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds him in on the right side down. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Beck. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, I get the passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle made after a big gain, all the way to the 36.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this on. Into the red zone in the 1st half of 17. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, what a grab! Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. Looking to chuck it again. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Just standing there, gets hit again. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he makes the catch. Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
That is my defense right
They
there.
had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Working clock with the ground game. They test the middle, but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. And he's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
There we go.
Tackle
That's my
made after a
defense.
short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Could be a disastrous loss on that running play. Sets him up now 2nd down and very long.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack.
Nobody can bring him down.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Now they're running on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Toss play to the outside. End zone ahead. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Canes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Play action fake, looking to throw. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. Look at it go for it on 4th down. They'll try the left side with a toss. Touchdown, Miami. This offense cannot be stopped. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Offense is crazy. 6 foot now, bring it in. Sheesh. No. Is that it?